Your boy Mega Joy Gaming. I am back with another 7. We are actually gonna just go ahead and go into it. We are 3-1, week 6. We are going against the Washington Redskins. So we can, because it was ridiculous how we lost in week 4. But here we go. Let's get it.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL.
We can start with the ball first. Feed has got the ball. Oh yeah, we did have a challenge that we had to do for our running back because he was
They'll
frustrated.
run with the second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10, Ballage. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Landon Collins. And he's going to take this one back.
That was a perfect pass. That was a trash pass, man. Oh my God. He got 3
Comes the
points off of
Miami
something
offensive
like that.
unit now. They get set to take over. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They run it with Ballage. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Push him back. Push him back. 53.
He'll look to throw. And he finds Stills complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even...
Here's a 2nd and 7. And break, the tight end's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. First foray into the red zone for Miami. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run here with Balazs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it.
What? We don't get no points out of that? All that, you know what?
Later tonight, we have
I'm
more
not gonna
football.
complain.
Sunday night
our
football. A
defense
good
did
one
what we
out
had to
west.
do.
Steelers and Chargers might see equal amounts of black and gold mixed with a powder blue in the stands for that one. And then tomorrow, Monday night football, Detroit and Green Bay battle in the NFC North from Lambeau Field. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a hole.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Ballage, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are in for 6. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this 1st half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to...
Now we're doing what we have to do.
Watch the screen.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this 1st half, 7-3, our score.
Get the ball back. So I think we need to score.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. 2nd and 14. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. That'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
What kind of throw is that?
Second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Breaking that one up, Josh Norman. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold, right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Parker the intended target, and now it's third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. 5 yards that time out of the scramble, but now they're... So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll look to throw here. It's complete. Stills. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And you got injured. So I don't want to hear how frustrated that you are.
They'll go with the keeper. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Again.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play, because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
53.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the pickup. Fresh set of down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Kalen Ballage with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Now Ballage. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Ballage. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Ballage again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the
This is the
line of
first time
scrimmage,
I
win
actually
downfield.
outshine
They got all those things
in the
accomplished,
passing.
but to win a close one like
But I
this,
focus more on my running,
every
so
team wants to be physical.
which is pretty good.
We've heard that a million times, right?
He almost got
Those
over
who are
100
mentally
yards of
tough,
rushing, so
those are the teams that you have to deal with
Can't
in the
complain.
playoffs. This was that type of a game.
really can't complain.
So for Miami, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Washington, they...
I don't want to hear how you complaining still. So I gave you like over 13, 14, maybe 15 touches. Let's see. So no upgrades. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, you did say you'll crack 100. See, there we go. So we can get our running back to get in. Oh yeah, let's get it. So 4-1, we're gonna go ahead and just go to the next, which would be against the Buffalo Bills, but might have some messages. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. That's gonna be for next one. I gotta see who is injured. I forgot what is it that he has that he's freaking injured. Holy crap. So let me see. Oh, he's only out for 5 weeks. Yay. Quad tear. We're gonna need Drake back soon. Lost our left guard for the year. And lost one of our wide receivers for the year. Obviously. I bet you nobody. Oh, dang. Now, Falcons is my favorite team. However, on here, I like to do something different. So, I forgot what my goals are. I think I'm almost there. We say the right passes are better. The passing yards. Oh, I already completed that. So, however, though, that's gonna do it for me. I'll join in next time when we go against the Buffalo Bills. Again, this is Mega Dre Entertainment. If you like what you see, I always try to give y'all some great content. Y'all like what y'all see, please hit that subscribe button. If you want to know when I do go on live streaming, please hit that notification bell on the side, and then that'll definitely let you know when I do go on live. Until next time, this is Mega Dre Gaming saying, see you later. God bless.